3:01 is the time and Daf Yomi time, and it's really nice that it's a good confirmation that the gematria of 3:01 is matching our daf, because the first word is ba'esh, and esh is equal to 3:01, but ba'esh is 3:03, but esh, that's really the main word of it. So right here we are on the very last Amud of Makos. Feels like just like yesterday that we started it, and that is April 9th is yesterday, but it's not. It's actually about 23 days ago. But the point is, it feels like it went very quickly, and at least to me anyway. And we were in the middle of a story, a famous story of when the sages came to a certain hill, a certain road in the Roman Empire, and they heard multitudes of Rome, and they heard a lot of noise and stuff, and they said, they started weeping, and Rabbi Akiva was laughing, and so they said, "Why are you laughing?" Rabbi Akiva said, "Well, why are you weeping?" They said, "Well, these Gentiles who worship idols are now they dwell securely in the city, but as far as in Jerusalem, it's destroyed." So now we're on top of 24b, the word ba'esh, with fire. It was destroyed with fire. V'lo nifcheh, we shouldn't cry. Amar lehen lekach ani metzachek. This is the exact reason why I'm laughing. It's interesting. If you want to be really, really a stickler to the text, it says that Mekiva Mesachek, and then when he answers, he doesn't say Mesachek, he says Mitzachek with a tzaddik. I mean, it's a minor detail, but it's a detail. So why is it that Rabbi Akiva answers, he says Mitzachek with a tzaddik, but when it describes what he was doing, it says Mitzachek with a sin. Anyway, לקח אני מצחק, ומה לרצוני כך, לא עושה רצוני, מה לעוברי רצוני כך, לא עושה רצוני, אחס כמה וכמה. Rabbi Akiva said, this is why I'm laughing. Oh, and by the way, today is Thursday, which is really interesting. It's a really famous story of Rabbi Akiva is there's been a long association of Thursday and Rabbi Akiva, but anyway, Rabbi Akiva said to them, that is why I'm laughing. If for those who violate his will, the wicked, it is so, and they were rewarded for the few good deeds they performed. For those who perform his will, all the more so they will be rewarded. The Gemara relates another incident involving those sages. Shuv pam achaz hayu olin liYerushalayim kevan shehigiu lahar hasofim kara'u bigdeihem kevan shehigiu lahar habayis ra'u shu'al שיצא מבית קודשי הקדושים התחילו הן בוכים ורבי עקיבא מצחק. Now it says it with a tzaddik. רבי עקיבא מצחק. מפני מה אתה מצחק? אמרו לו, מפני מה אתה מצחק? אמרו להם, מפני מה אתם בוכים? אמרו לו, מקום שכתוב בו, והזר הקרב יומת, ועכשיו שועלים הלכו בו, לא נבכה. The Gemara relates another incident involving those sages. Another occasion, they were ascending to Jerusalem after the destruction of the temple. When they arrived at Mount Scopus and saw the site of the temple, They rend their garments in mourning, in keeping with halachic practice. When they arrived at the Temple Mount, they saw a fox that emerged from the site of the Holy of Holies, and they began weeping. And Rabbi Akiva was laughing. They said to him, "For what reason are you laughing?" Rabbi Akiva said to them, "For what reason are you weeping?" They said to him, "This is the place concerning which it is written, and the non-priest who approaches shall die." Numbers 151. And now foxes walk in it. And shall we not weep? Amar lahen lekach ani mitzacheh. This is precisely why I'm laughing. Dichtiv ve'aida li edim ne'emanim et Uriah HaKohen ve'et Zechariah ben Yivarechiyahu. Yechimal in Uriah etzel Zechariah. Uriah במקדש ראשון וזכריה במקדש שני. אלא תלה הכתוב נבואתו של זכריה בנבואתו של אוריה. Rabbi Akiva said to them, "That is why I'm laughing, as it is written, when God revealed the future to the prophet Isaiah, and I will take to me faithful witnesses to attest Uriah the priest and Zechariah the son of Yevrachiah." Isaiah 8:2. Now, what is the connection between Uriah and Zechariah? He clarifies the difficulty. Uriah prophesied during the first temple period, and Zechariah prophesied during the second temple period, as he was among those who returned to Zion from Babylonia. Rather, the verse established that fulfillment of the prophecy of Zechariah is dependent on fulfillment of the prophecy of Uriah. Uriah כתיב לכן בגללכם ציון שדה תחרש. בזכריה כתיב עוד ישו זקנים וזקנות ברחבות ירושלים. עד שלא נתקיימה נבואתו של אוריה, הייתי מתיירא שלא תתקיים נבואתו של זכריה. עכשיו שנתקיימה נבואתו של אוריה, בידוע שנבואתו של זכריה מתקיימת. בלשון הזה אמרו לו, עקיבא ניחמתנו, עקיבא ניחמתנו. הדרן הלך אלוהינו אלוהיקים וסליק אליו מסכת מקות. In the prophecy of Uriah it is written, "Therefore, for your sake, Zion shall be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become rubble, and the Temple Mount as the high places of a forest." Micah 3:12. Where foxes are found, there is a rabbinic tradition that this was prophesied by Uriah. In the prophecy of Zechariah it is written, "There shall yet be elderly men and elderly women sitting in the streets of Jerusalem." Zechariah 8:4. Until the prophecy of Uriah with regard to the destruction of the city was fulfilled, I was afraid that the prophecy of Zechariah would not be fulfilled, as the two prophecies are linked. Now that the prophecy of Uriah was fulfilled, it is evident that the prophecy of Zechariah remains valid. The Gemara adds, the sages said to him, employing this formulation, "Akiva, you have comforted us. Akiva, you have comforted us. We will return to you, God willing, and we have acquired." Tractate Makos. Hadran alach. We shall return to you the parak of Eluhen Eloikim, this parak, and we have completed the second Makos.